Hello and welcome to another episode of the Game Theory Insights podcast. Today we're going to try it a bit. I'm Phil, by the way. Today we're going to try it a bit differently. We're going to split the podcast into four chunks, as it were.
Are we?
Yes.
Controversial.
We're going to split it into four chunks. We're going to do a section on a topic about this week, and then we're going to talk about a game, and then we're going to do the news, and then we're going to filthily, is that a word? Shamelessly plug our own content. And that'll be the four quarters of our show.
I love it.
And then we can all get on with our lives. As I said, I'm your host Phil, and I'm joined by two guests who would like to introduce themselves.
I'm Simon.
I'm Phil.
Okay, cool.
The introductions were very short.
I
Didn't know what to say.
So first of all, we're going to talk about our interesting topic for the week, which is going to be topical, because that's how you get views. I wish we
It's something we don't do.
No, we don't do views or news or anything. We're going to talk about violence within video games and hatred and all of the massive drama that has spawned from that game. So do you know about that game?
Which game?
Hatred.
Oh no.
Okay,
I thought you just meant generic.
No.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Okay.
Basically, it's a game where you play as a spree killer whose job is to just kill civilians.
Oh.
And
Isn't that one of the things we don't condone? I
Yeah.
feel like on earlier podcasts we were like just mindlessly killing civilians.
yeah,
Ooh, it doesn't look very nice.
but how much hatred? That's the game name. How much hatred is too much hatred in hatred?
There's-
A little bit of hatred.
By the look
Like-
of it, it's literally just you going around murdering people.
So
Yes.
how different is it to GTA?
The aim of the game to advance the it's a twin-stick shooter, so it's like a top-down shooter
Yeah.
thing.
It looks like Diablo.
It's basically you get dropped into
So
a
it's-
level.
it's third person.
Yeah, you get dropped into a level, and you have to.
So it's a lot like because the old GTA was like
Yeah,
San Andreas.
but listen up. You get dropped into a level, you get some cringe-worthy cutscene, and then to advance to the next level, you need to kill a certain number of civilians
Oh.
or people, because police turn up obviously and SWAT and stuff. So it's like that thing in GTA that everyone does, but there's a whole game based on it.
Surely that gets like quite dull though.
Yeah, I
Like,
imagine.
I'd have thought just killing civilians.
No,
Because I doubt the difficulty
No,
can
apparently it's
increase
really
that
hard.
much.
Because the police turn up and then a SWAT turn up and stuff. And if civilians in the game can pick up guns and fight you.
Oh.
So if you like kill a police officer but leave his gun on the floor, then a civilian can pick up that gun and shoot at you with it.
Which would be unfortunate.
For you.
Yeah.
Well, not
Yeah.
for the civilian.
No,
Maybe.
well, no, it wouldn't.
They've just killed a mass murderer.
I think I'm gonna come out and say that's probably not alright. probably not alright.
Yeah. To have a game centered around killing civilians.
Yeah.
It's not even like, by the sound of it, like you're like, oh, these damn thugs
No.
have stolen my wife, destroyed my life.
it's not like he
I'm
just-
going to take them down. It's
he
like,
just
I'm going to
hates-
kill
The
civilians.
protagonist just hates people,
Oh, that's...
basically.
Not
Right,
that
I
great.
think we're gonna say that's too much hatred.
But like,
in that
is
game.
that game going to, insert quote marks, corrupt our youth?
I'm going to say no, because I'm assuming that a lot of our youth won't look at that and be like, oh, cool. They'll be like, oh, this isn't alright. I mean, it might be fun to play, but like...
Is it fun? It's just, I don't think it's that fun. I don't
Well,
think
it's
No,
like-
I'm sure some people must find
Yeah,
it fun.
must.
It got 9 out of 10 on Steam.
So clearly some people do find
Yeah,
it.
but it got 3 out of 10 on Great GameSpot, so...
Yeah, but we all know that ratings out of 10 mean nothing. But that's a discussion for another day.
What about the 2.5 out of 5 from Metacritic?
No, that also means nothing. That's just not.
It's just 5 out of 10.
It is. Or 10 out of 20.
Yes. Anyway,
50%. It's a D grade.
it had a
It's
mixed
a low
reviews.
D.
I think we should, when we review stuff on our site, we should give it a grade and UMS it. So it's like every time you get a new grade, you put it into like a calculator. It's like, well, this would have got a D grade, but since all the other games have been bad this year, it moves up to a B. We can UMS the game, so it's like, in comparison to everything else that's come out this year, this game's great, even though in the long run it's just not that good. I think that should be a thing we'll do. We'll start a trend within the video game realm
Of UMSing.
of UMSing our game grades.
Okay.
I have to retroactively go back and grade the games that I've reviewed.
Regrade them, get them remarks.
Remarked 25. The publisher can
And then
send us 50 quid. I will remark their game.
And then
it's gone down. EA, I'm sorry.
It's like,
I played it again 2 years later and it wasn't as good as I remember.
it's like, well, the problem is since we reviewed your game, better games have come out. So the overall
UMS
grade
actually-
is the same, but the UMS is
But
much worse.
having said that, if like we review a game and it's broken and then they update it so it's not broken, they send it back to us and we remark it.
if they do a
That's like
reset,
shit. Are you allowed to do that though?
Yeah, no, I'm sure that's fine.
You can't do that with your exam.
Well, obviously not because the exam.
well, it's
doesn't
called a
change.
reset.
Are you allowed to request your game back?
Yeah,
They're like, can we have it back?
yeah.
Look at what we've done
Look at
wrong.
what we've done wrong. It's
Yeah.
like, totally
Improve on it
wrong.
next year.
I'll send them like a written like an examiner's report.
Yeah.
For the game. That'd be brilliant. Oh my word, we should do that. Looking at you, EA, and just you. We'll just review EA games.
They'll all be awful. It's like they'll all be bad and the UMS will never improve anything. It's like all the games this year have been terrible, so the next game, although it was actually alright, has got UMS severely down.
No, at the end of the year we'll review like a Valve game or something and just skyrocket it up to 100%.
I love it.
That'll be brilliant.
It's a brilliant plan.
Anyway, back to the violence thing.
Well, I was going to say, does Grand Theft Auto encourage people to steal cars?
Yes, it does. You get paid for it.
Well, I saw a video
No,
of
no,
someone
in-
doing a Grand
in
Theft
real
Auto.
life, as in
No.
Yeah, no, but I saw a video of someone doing a Grand Theft Auto style car steal.
What did he do?
Like they were driving along, they overtook someone, and then like did the thing where like they slow down, forcing the person behind them
Yeah.
to slow down, and then they got out their car, like opened the door of the other car, threw the person out, and then just drove off in their
was
car.
that was that a scripted thing?
I don't know.
They must
got
I'm
that
assuming. No. I don't know.
If you wouldn't just video you hijacking a car of someone, would you?
No, but someone else might.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you're not wrong. No, I don't think that this violent. I don't think this game is going to spawn spree killers, particularly.
I hope not.
Let's just putting it out there now. We hope there aren't any spree killers.
Listening or existing.
If you are, then just stop.
It's like,
No, keep listening because we get.
No, I mean stop.
Oh, yeah,
killing
spree killing.
people.
Yeah, stop. But
it's
listen,
like, it's got to stop. Spree killing's not alright.
no, it's not. But it's interesting, isn't it? Like as a thing, it's like, are video games ever going to get to be too violent?
Yes.
Yeah. There are a lot of games out there which are very
Yeah.
bloody already.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Well, it's like it's the same with movies, isn't it? They were
Yeah.
like when horror sort of was becoming a thing, they were like, how far is too far?
Human Centipede is too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like some,
Even Saw is
some,
quite
yeah,
bad.
some of the Saw films. It's like,
Like,
that
yeah.
is.
No, but the
probably
thing
too
is,
far.
like gore films, as they're like, is their genre. Where it's
Yeah.
just like, I'm just going to torture someone.
Yes.
There's got to be people who like that.
Yeah, there
aren't
are.
there? But like, do we?
I'm gonna put it out there now. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not
those
one of them
people.
either.
I'm neither. Fair.
But it's like people in video games. There's got to be some people who are going to enjoy this style of game.
Yeah, there will.
So surely the companies that make these games just like, well, it's supply and demand, isn't it? There's demand for it. No one else is supplying a gap in the market. And hatred's probably going to have earned quite a lot of money.
So the question is, should we make games for spree killers? Because we know spree killers are out there.
Well, not even like making them
Should
for
we
spree
make
killers,
games?
making them for people who want to roleplay as a spree killer in a game. Like people are into that kind of game.
Well, I guess it's up to the company, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I feel like people were like, "Oh, it's the end of video game society." Shut up. It's not, because like video, like Netflix, the Human Centipede, right, is on Netflix.
Oh, that's not
So
good.
people who are complaining about like the video games going too far, the Human Centipede watch it and then read
Please don't-
Game of Thrones
don't watch
books
it.
where they describe
Simon doesn't approve.
the Game of
I
Thrones
don't.
books. In the first one, describes women being raped over piles of corpses. So that is just significantly worse than this, isn't it?
I killed her, and then I raped her.
like these people who like video games need to grow up or whatever. They're not gonna grow up any faster than any other medium, and these other mediums are just as bad, if not worse.
I like to think radio is probably.
No, radio's good. Radio's fine. I like radio.
Yeah.
All other mediums.
You can't go
strive.
far wrong with radio.
All other mediums should.
If not, you can just change it to like
radio.
classical FM, and then let's tone down.
That's different. Though. That's like, well, it's okay if you're watching the Human Centipede, because if all else fails, you can just watch something else. Like slap some.
Fair
slap
enough.
some noddy on.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you've not dealt with the problem. You've just
The problem's
provided an
still
alternative.
there.
Okay, here's like a brilliant idea. What if people who didn't like this kind of game didn't play it and stopped complaining? How does that sound?
Yeah, but that wasn't the question, was it?
No, it
The
wasn't.
question was how much is too much,
And is hatred too much?
and we're saying yes.
Well, I'm not
Okay,
saying
you're not saying yes.
Is it just the first
It
step?
feels like, if anything, it's not enough.
the civilians should
No,
pick up the
like-
guns. No, I think that hatred is just. It's not
the
from
game,
what-
not the emotion.
I haven't played it, but the game hatred doesn't seem to be anything special. It just seems like a game with a subject matter which is a bit uncomfortable.
A bit
Like,
questionable.
I don't find the subject matter that comfortable, but at the same time, if you're going to make that game and if it's going to sell, go ahead. It's not like in video games, in GTA, you could do exactly what you're doing in hatred.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not the main objective, but you can still do it.
Yeah.
And in GTA, it might be more disturbing
And-
because in hatred, you're not choosing to kill people. Like this is all I have to do to advance. But in GTA, you're doing it for fun. And is that not more weird?
Yeah, it is. Even though it's in a much less sinister looking
Game.
appearance
Yeah.
and game.
Because hatred's like black and white, and the only
Yeah.
colours are like the police lights and the fire and stuff. As I said, I haven't played this game, but I've seen gameplay footage of it.
Yeah, I
and
can
I've,
see
I've
it.
read articles about it. But I don't know. I feel like this game did very well because people were crying about it, so people bought it.
I'm kind of hoping it's not the first step on a
How are we defining?
spiraling road
How are we
down.
defining did very well?
I think it sold a lot.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
Or if it's not out, I imagine it will sell a lot.
It was on the green light by the look of it.
Because I mean, the fact we're talking about it goes lengths, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, not just us, because, like, I mean, us talking about something would up a game sales by 0. But, like, the fact that people are talking about it creates hype. And then the game would just sell more, I imagine.
Is it hype though? If like the thing people are saying about it is this okay? Like,
Yeah, but to know if it's okay, you've got to play it, don't you?
Or someone
you
has
say
to play it.
that, but none of us have played it, and here we are talking.
But
about
like,
it.
I just type in hatred, and it's like the thing that
Yeah,
comes
that's the
up
thing.
for quite a long time.
Like-
except that guy.
Yeah, but,
He's
and then
pretty-
there's someone. That's a middle finger.
That is.
Censored.
But like, there's a lot of the game
Wait, what's the
hatred.
next one? Oh, that's not.
Oh,
Hang on.
Oh,
you know,
Phil.
Stop
Never
it.
mind. Never
Stop
mind.
it. But no, so I think the game hatred, it's fine as a concept, as a proof of concept, as a game, it's fine. It's probably what I've seen of it looked quite boring as a game. But I mean, you've got to try new things, and it was going to happen eventually. Let's just hope it doesn't. As soon as the game genre goes into truly awful things.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think
like-
it's. I think this is
I don't
alright,
know.
but
I think, like, where do you draw the line of truly awful? Because I think killing civilians
Yeah,
is
spree
pretty
killing's
awful.
bad, but I'm not going to say no because there's nothing.
there isn't. I don't. I'm assuming there isn't. I don't think there's a game where like the purpose of it is to actively like torture someone and cause them as much pain as possible.
There probably is.
Almost.
There probably
There
is,
almost
but like,
certainly is, though, isn't there?
okay, I'm assuming there's not. For the sake of this argument, there's not. So like,
Right,
It
wait,
could
we'll
get
look it up,
worse.
We'll look it up. We'll look it up.
We don't want like a gore. Well, there are gore games, aren't there?
Well, yeah. Look, there must be. Shall I Google torture games?
such
I won't.
Don't.
I don't want to.
Don't.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You know what?
I typed in
Dear
torture,
listener,
and
you
one of the first things up is Torture Game 3.
Oh dear. The fact that it has a 3 behind it means it's probably. Oh,
Oh.
dear.
Oh.
That's
Okay, I'm
not
gonna
fun.
press the back button.
But,
So to answer your question, Simon, yes, there are.
but
Okay,
there aren't
my
any,
argument has just been destroyed.
No, but there aren't any, like big torture games on there. There aren't-
No,
Although
there
the GTA does have a really bad torture scene in the new one. A really bad one. It's so rough.
I'm gonna go
Well-
and say probably
The question is,
torture and civilian sprees. Probably not.
basically, the genre needs to go. The genre needs to go until it's gone just about too far, and then needs to come back.
Just as long as it doesn't kick off into a huge.
But how
genre,
far
then
is
it's
too
probably
far? How far would be like the stage where a game gets released and people just say that's too much?
I imagine like killing children. From what I've seen, Hatred doesn't have children in it,
You also can't kill children in Skyrim,
unless you mod the game.
but that's a waste of one of your 250 mods.
You're not wrong. But yeah, I don't know how far would be too far, that's the thing. But it's probably like some arbitrary point where it's like, I'm not going to buy this game because this game is about X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
And I think once the video game industry finds X, Y, and Z, they can stop doing it and then they'll know that everything else is fine.
It wouldn't surprise me if there were games similar to what Hatred is
Yeah.
in the future.
And I wouldn't be too surprised if there were games similar to Hatred already
Yeah.
in the past. But have just got less media coverage because maybe they're a smaller studio. Or because they've got a good marketing department, I imagine. If this is all a marketing thing, the Hatred guys are smart.
Yeah.
If what's all about
Like just all the hype that's been built up around it, and all the coverage the game's been getting.
But it's in. Surely it's not a hype thing. It's just the content of the game.
No, but like if there are games before this which have a similar content theme,
Yeah.
those games haven't been hyped. I didn't hear about them. So someone's doing a good job at whatever studio made Hatred.
Yeah.
Well done, you. Not well done about the civilian killing. Not proud of you for that.
Right.
In conclusion, I probably won't play the game because I don't find the subject matter particularly inspiring or comfortable. But if that's your thing, and if you're going to do it in a game, that's fine by me. Don't do it in real life.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the game we're going to talk about this week, which
Okay,
isn't Hatred.
yes.
That was the topic, not the game. We're going to talk about Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, I thought we might.
Because that game got released today. Wow, we're on the pulse.
I know.
We're on it.
Straight off the bat.
But we've all been playing it for quite a while
We have.
already. In
Yeah.
beta,
Open beta.
closed beta.
Yep.
Was it?
Screw up.
We were in
High
there.
five me.
Oh, sorry.
You loser. You don't get high five. So what are your thoughts, feelings, emotions on that game?
I thoroughly enjoyed the game. It's very, very fast paced. The action's. The gameplay is good.
It's fast paced, fun, and fast paced.
It's FFFFF. Bam. That's what the game is.
Yeah.
No, the game is quite fast, isn't it? Because it's a MOBA, for those who don't know. And if you want to read more about it, there's a review on our site, which we'll give you a link to at the end, so you have to keep listening. And it's a lot quicker than other MOBAs, isn't it? Because League of Legends, a game is what? An average game is like 35, 40 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, which is a long time.
In Heroes of the Storm, average game is what? 20? 15, 20?
Yeah.
Probably.
My
And
shortest game's been like 8 or 9
we played a
minutes.
9-minute one.
Yeah.
But in rank certainly it's about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no surrender button, which I think is something they need to put in, because if you're losing a game in ranked and people are like, oh, we've lost, they just stand in base and let the other team win, which is a lot more like soul destroying
Yeah.
than a surrender button. Because I'm never gonna give up. So it's just me defending the base, and when you're playing healer, it's just your score.
That's just unfortunate.
Yeah. But what are your thoughts about like it compared to other MOBAs? Because I feel you've played it and you've played other MOBAs extensively.
I have. I've played a lot of League of Legends.
Too much.
A reasonable amount of Dota 2.
Have you played anything else?
That's more or less it.
I played Awesome Lords to a reasonable extent, and I played Rip Dawngate. I played Dawngate to a reasonable extent. as well.
Dawngate.
Oh, come back to me, Dawngate. It was so good. It died so young.
It did.
Anyway.
Was that the EA one?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
I'm going to change your About You section on the site. Just Phil hates EA.
No, I don't mind EA actually. I'm alright with EA. Since they've started like doing free games on Origin, I'm into that. Like, to me, yeah, that's like, I respect that. I wasn't
Because
a
you
fan.
get games for free.
I wasn't a fan, and then they were like, well, free games, and now I'm not a fan, but I don't mind them.
Handing them out left, right, and centre.
They're alright. That is a way to a fan's heart, is through their wallet.
That's true. It's like Steam summer sales.
Yeah.
That's different though. They take your money. They love you and
But
leave
not
you.
much. Not much money.
They love you.
But a lot of money if you're like me. You're like, I could just get this game. It's on sale, isn't it? 75% off. You look at your bank account. You're like, I spent £80.
Well, that's the thing is,
That's so much money!
No, I think throughout my time on Steam, I've spent about that.
by giving you discounts, I think they probably make you buy more than you would originally.
Yeah, they do.
Because you're like,
That's why they do it.
because it's discounted. Well, no, yeah. So because it's discounted, you end up buying 5 games instead of 1, and you spend more than you would have for one.
It's like you'll see a game that you've already got on another platform, and you're like, but it's £2, and it's convenient because I'm already going to be sitting at my computer. That's why I downloaded Skyrim on Steam, and I don't even like that game, but it was £3, and I was like, well, yes, I'm going to buy that, obviously, even though I already have it on Xbox. But I was like, well, might as well.
Just go crazy.
It's
Why
not much
not?
money. If you can visualise the amount of money you're paying for something in like coins, then I'm like, it's fine. I've probably got that as spare change lying around my bedroom.
Blizzard would have so many of my coins.
All of them. You'd have all your coins.
They
all
would.
your coins, all your notes, all your credit cards.
Anyway, back to Heroes of the Storm, which is a Blizzard game.
See that tie-in. Progression-wise, do you reckon it's a bit slow?
What, do you mean like levelling up?
Leveling up, getting money, that kind of thing. It is free.
Oh, like not like actually.
Not in the game. Like
not
outside
in
the
game.
Or
but-
as your profile and stuff.
Yeah. I do think it
It
is.
is a long way. Like getting to level 30 in League of Legends felt like a long way.
Yeah.
And I think I'm right in saying Heroes of the Storm is.
I don't think Heroes of the Storm is as long. Because I managed to get to rank 32.
I imagine getting to rank 40
before the
is
game opened.
a long time though.
Well, like the thing is, if you play like 10 games a day, you can knock out with friends because it gives you
'cause you
half
get
again as amount of XP.
yeah.
You can knock out a level a night. I reckon getting to rank 40 from 30 to 40 will be longer.
But hang
But I
on,
reckon
10 games is what? So
say
supposing each game is 20
20
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
10 games a night, so that's
200 minutes.
that's what just over 3 hours.
Yeah.
You can easily knock that out in gaming.
Yeah, you can.
Like 11 to 2,
Classic.
obviously. Classic time for Heroes of the
10
Storm.
to 1.
Yep.
No bed before 1.
Yeah, no bed before one.
That's the rule.
Late night Heroes of the Storm rules. But I feel like the pacing's actually alright. I feel like the gold giving is actually not that unfair. Because you got your gold for winning or losing, which is a little bit. You got your daily quests, and then you've got your leveling up
Of each hero.
and leveling up of each hero as well. So the game does give you quite a lot of gold. But I imagine once you've gone, because I imagine the gold amount slows down a lot after the first however many heroes or whatever. Because I've leveled up a lot of heroes to level 5,
Yeah.
so I'm now getting gold a lot less frequently because I'm less able to level up heroes, and because I'm at a higher level, it takes longer to get to higher levels to get the gold from leveling up.
Yeah.
To milestones and stuff. But daily quests are good. I like that.
Yeah, that's a really good way of kind of making you go back to the game day
What
on
I think
in
one
each
thing
day.
that they should take from League is first word of the day bonuses. I feel like if you win a game, the first game you win in 24 hours, you should get instead of getting 30 gold for win, you get 60 or 100 or something like that.
And then you get some bonus experience as well.
Yeah, because that will keep people playing.
Yeah, it would. Because especially with heroes at later levels, so to get each hero can get from 1 to 20, 20 is the max level, and at level 10 you get a master skin,
Well, you unlock a master.
it looks
skin,
badass.
which then you can buy.
Yeah,
With in-game.
but the
cards
experience needed to get from level 9 to 10 is like
on a hero.
on a hero is 4 times as much.
Yeah,
to
just,
get from
just
like
under 4 times as much from getting to rank 29 to 30.
Yeah.
And 30 is not the max rank in this game, 40 is. But 30 is the rank where you can start playing solo queue ranked. which is what a lot of MOBA players see as like the final destination. At 40 you can play ranked 5's ranked.
Yeah.
But in this game, it's not just solo or duo queue. You can queue into a solo queue game as 5.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, so you can do 3-player rank queue?
You can do 5-player rank queue.
Yeah.
But can you do 3-player
Yeah.
rank queue? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
We can do GTI ranked queue. But it's like, so you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can queue as a group, but you won't be a team. You'll be like, it'll be like 4 of you getting your own ranking and stuff. But you can do it all together because it's a very team-based game, which is another thing we should probably talk about.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
You get you get team experience, and there's no items or last or anything. So it's not like one player gets more powerful than the rest of the team.
I'm a fan of the no items.
because I'm a fan of like
personally.
in League. It's like, okay, this person has become really strong because they're fed. Our team goal is now to keep this person alive.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and while they do all the damage. But in this game, you kind of choose that champ select.
Yeah.
Like, this person's going to play the assassin, which means late game, but they're going to do damage on the team. Because our team will level up the same, they will do the most damage in the team.
Yeah.
Therefore, this player who has chosen to do the damage will be doing the damage. It's not like in League where it's like, we've got 18 kills in our support. Oh no. Because if your support is 18 kills in this game, your assassin is still going to do hilarious massive
They've
damage.
probably got like 30 kills or something.
No, even if your support is the only person in your team who has kills,
Yeah.
your team's level is still going to be
Quite high.
quite high. Your assassin is still going to do damage. More damage than the support is.
Yeah. I think I do definitely prefer the team leveling to
Yeah.
single leveling. Because it means that you're much more of a team and like you can't.
Yeah.
It's much more.
One thing I
less
would say
single
about that
player.
is like snowballing in this game is a bit rough.
Yes.
Like, there again, in League of Legends, it's like, okay, there's this one fed guy. We take him down,
It's
the
just fair
fight's
Yeah.
open. In Heroes of the Storm, it's like, if you fall behind, like, I've never fallen behind more than like 4 levels.
Yeah.
But if you fall
that is
behind
so
3 or
rough.
4 levels, it's like, all of their team is stronger than we are. Like, in every single department, they've got more abilities, more stats than we do.
You can be doing like a 1v1 against the same character as you, and you're like, there's no way I can possibly
And
win
it's like-
this
and
fight
you-
because
you-
they're
you
2
were like,
levels higher.
I've
than
got
me.
18 kills, this guy's 4, and has died 8 times. But because their team is doing better across the board, they're going to beat me in a 1v1.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, obviously skill comes into 1v1s, but there's a certain point where it's just like, well, their Q does double the amount of damage mine does.
Yeah.
So, there's no winning there. I'm just looking off into the distance.
Hoping someone will come in.
Picturing that Lilo. That kills me.
No, the Brightwing.
The bright that kills you over and over, even though they're a support. So rough.
The Bam Fury and Bam Bam.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. But, hey, it's a free game. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Play it. Enjoy it.
I'm sure there was something else I was going to say about.
One thing I would say, I think I do prefer the item system from League to the Heroes.
The talent system.
Because I think, yeah, what I like about the item system is that you can do stupid stuff, like, which sounds like I just say that for like.
You haven't read your About Me section on the site, have you?
I haven't. I'll be honest and say
I haven't read mine
At the
either.
bottom, I write what kind of games you enjoy, and I write for you any game in which trolling your team is even mildly possible.
No, I don't say that because of trolling. I say that because one of the things I love about League is that the way that unconventional stuff starts off as unconventional, and then because it's effective, people pick it up.
Yeah, but in Heroes of the Storm,
I think there's less potential for that. There is potential for that.
There's potential for that. It's like because you can be like a tank and be like, I'm going to spec all my stuff into my Q damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to walk into a fight, be squishy as hell, but my Q's going to one-shot stuff. There is potential to do it. Obviously, there's less.
Yeah.
So, but I think also it's nice because that means that you don't have those people who just don't know what they're doing in your games.
But surely that's like there's still equal potential for that.
No, because like in Heroes of the Storm, regardless of the talent selection you pick, you're still going to be like semi-ish, like doing something on your team. You might not be doing anything hugely effective, you'll be doing something. But it's like if Garen in League of Legends builds AP, that's literally useless.
I think one of the reasons why I prefer the talent system instead of the gold system from League of Legends is that the talent system is a much more unique to each champion.
Yeah.
So you might be able to be like, oh, I'm going to spec into this one ability which is specific to my champion, instead of saying, I don't exactly know how it works, but I'm going to use this one select group of items, which
Yeah.
would be good for all
Because
assassins.
in League of Legends, like, obviously there are perfect builds for each like hero, but each class seems to have like
A general good
a couple
build.
of good like builds. Like in League of Legends, if you're AD carry,
Yeah.
you rush Trinity Force or Infinity Edge or Blade of the Ruin King.
Yeah.
Like as a rule, there are those three, and it depends on which hero you're playing, which character you're playing. But in Heroes of the Storm, it's like, yeah, there are some overlap abilities which you can get on more than one.
Yeah.
Just like I'm going to spec into my like Hungering Arrow,
Yeah.
or my Strafe or something like that.
Yeah.
I want to use these abilities, kind of thing, which is nice. I like it.
Yeah, I
I
quite
also
like
like
that.
not having to last it.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of
I
that.
don't know. I think that's.
It means you look like a better player.
Well, yeah, it's just a bit of a. It's just one less thing to be good at.
Yeah, but it also means that like, it means that you can go to a lane and just soak XP, but it also means that you get to do more fighting with the other team.
Does it though? Because in Heroes of the Storm, I find I'm a lot less focused on the other team than I am in League of Legends.
In ranked, there's a lot of like, you'll be in lane for maybe, at my unit, you'll be in lane for 3 or 4 minutes maximum, and then you'll all start clomping as 5 and just messing up. That's the thing, because it's so objective based, the game kind of forces you to go, hey, all of you, everyone in the game, go.
That
there
was
and
the
fight.
other thing I was going to say. It's very objective based. If you don't do the objective
You
in
lose.
Heroes of the Storm, you're almost certainly going to lose.
But also, like, there are tactics along there. It's like in Haunted Mines. I hate Haunted Mines.
Everyone hates it.
There's also options
I
like,
like Haunted Mines.
okay. It's like, there are times it's like, obviously, let's go down to the Haunted Mines and get the skulls. But later in the game, you're like, what if we sneaky, wait for them all to go down Haunted Mines, and then we push and win the game?
Yeah, we can bundle their base because we've had strong golem before, so we're
we've
pretty
gone
much
to their
straight at their base.
So it's like we can get 0 golem, but we'll still win. And it also like it forces fights. It forces like fighting because all the objectives are like either. Especially the one I've noticed this the most on is the Crow map.
The Raven,
the
I was
Raven
going
map,
to say that.
Where it's like go collect this. So and there's one of them at a time. So it's like it's like a massive beacon saying, if you don't get this, you're going to be in trouble. So the whole team clumps to it, and so does the other team, and you have a huge team fight.
Yeah.
It's like you get lines of scrimmage, and eventually one team manages to push the other one off it and take the thing. It's good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I quite enjoy that.
So I reckon I'm liking it more than League of Legends at the moment. But
You're loving it.
I don't know if it will maintain my interest for too long. I'll see. I've maintained my interest for a while, which I like. But it depends how quickly like the roster upgrades and stuff. Because there's only 30 heroes at the moment,
Yeah.
so you can get through all of them quite.
Well, in one of the trailers that they've released quite a while back, at the end of it, there was a clip of all the heroes together, and there were quite a few heroes there that haven't been released
Well,
yet,
they've already
or officially
They've
said.
showed 3 new heroes that they haven't released yet.
Yeah.
For StarCraft. Obviously, Joanna came out today. Which I
Yes.
haven't had a chance to play. And there are still a few heroes that I haven't.
So
had a chance to play.
there's the Butcher, which is going to be coming out some point.
Yeah.
There's the Skeleton King.
Yeah.
There's some kind of troll that might be Zul'jin, rather.
Yeah, and then of course there's the whole StarCraft. The Void, like in Legacy of the Void, is that?
Yeah,
new StarCraft
that's
thing?
the next StarCraft
That's definitely
expansion.
going to come out with like pre-order that game and get a new hero, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Pre-order some hero which is from that.
It's going to be some
From
Zerg.
that
Like,
No.
I'd play Zerg.
No, there is another Zerg person that I think they're going to include.
I'd
They
play
haven't
Zerg,
said
hero,
yet.
which is just like you start at rank 20, but has no abilities, and then you have to win the game within the first like 3 minutes or you lose. I'd rate that. They're also bringing.
A Zerg rush hero.
Yeah, no, it's like a Zerg rush.
That would be
hero.
insane.
Your ability is your ultimate. You get rank 1, your whole team just becomes Zergs, and you have to just run at their base. I'd rate that.
It's like Zerg and
They're
Fusion.
apparently they're also bringing out a StarCraft theme map, which
Yeah,
I like. 'cause
they're
all-
bringing
all-
out
all
a Diablo
the maps are kinda
themed map.
All the maps are kind of Warcraft themes, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or like old themes. So having a StarCraft map, especially, would be nice.
I have heard that they're going to bring out a Diablo like Heaven versus Hell themed map
Yeah,
as well.
I think that'd be cool. I think this game has much more ability to bring out new maps than any other MOBA.
Yeah.
Currently. So
Well, I
feel
think
like
that's sort of just.
that's one way it's
down
gonna
to-
live longer than some others. But like, we'll see. I reckon this game is gonna be able to stick around. I reckon this game is gonna become one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, I
Well,
think so.
The difference between this and things that weren't as big, sort of Smite, Heroes of New Earth, things like
Apparently,
that.
Smite's quite big.
Yeah,
But Smite's different.
Well, it's
That's the thing.
third person instead of
Yeah,
you're
it's
looking
kind
down,
of
so
different, but it's kind of the same.
Smite to a lesser extent, but yeah, certainly sort of Heroes of New Earth, things like that. this has a seriously big franchise backing it.
Yeah.
And a franchise,
Yes.
I think, importantly, that already has experience in this kind of.
Yeah, because of course Dota was on Warcraft.
Yeah, well, it was a Warcraft mod. Yeah, Warcraft
So
3.
it's like I feel like they know what they're doing ish.
Yeah.
And I feel like as time goes on, they're gonna know what they're doing more.
And they're introducing heroes which appeal to
The player base.
players from different
Yeah.
franchises.
Yeah.
So they've released a hero called the Lost Vikings.
From a game they brought out
from a
in the
game which is like 20 years old. But you actually control 3 separate heroes.
Yeah.
So if you're good at playing StarCraft and good at micromanaging, then you might really enjoy that hero.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to do well.
yeah.
And of course, Blizzard have knowledge of like esport things because of StarCraft.
Yeah.
So I realised that esport scene could become quite a thing. Although they haven't brought out an EU esport scene yet. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Get on that, Blizzard.
Get on it, Blizzard.
Although we need to sort out our team first.
Yeah, we're going to try and sell
So if you feel like donating £12,000 to us,
Well, we're going to do
Please
the
do.
calculation. We'll come back to you. There'll be an audio log explaining that situation when we've worked out proper numbers. Probably a couple of weeks' time. Keep your eyes and ears peeled, and we'll get back to
and your wallet,
Yeah, your wallet. Keep that very peeled.
keep it very open.
Just like a sheet.
Wide open.
Wide open. So now we're going to go on to the news.
Yes,
With
we
Simon.
are.
How many news stories have you got this week, Simon?
I think I've only got 2
Okay.
because some of the other ones aren't very good. So, skills-based video game playing, gambling comes to Vegas casinos.
Hey.
Wait, so gambling on video games?
Yeah, basically.
Wait, hang on.
No, wait.
Can you explain this a bit better?
Yeah.
Okay, so traditionally in like casinos, there's
Okay,
like
it's
the
all
slot
rigged.
machines
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's all luck.
Yeah.
But in some Vegas
Casinos.
casinos, that's the one. They might be introducing like more skill-based video games. They might be like driving or like sports games.
Oh, so like an arcade.
But
game.
Yeah.
So like an arcade.
That would
Yeah,
be,
but
I would
you'd
go
still-
to Vegas for that.
But you'd have to pay, and then if it's a racing game, for example, you'd only get your money back if you came first, and it might be a really difficult race or
that's-
something.
Surely
you'd
that's
make,
an
no,
arcade
you'd make
game.
money if you
You'd
win.
you'd make money.
But you make money if you win an like.
No, you
No, you don't.
Wasn't
You
that the
don't.
old? Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, you might like get to
That was
keep playing.
definitely
No,
like,
like-
with old arcade games. Yeah,
No,
it was like,
like,
if you beat the
um,
whole thing.
No.
No, I'm sure it was if you
money.
keep playing. If
it's
you
like
win,
go to arcade,
then you get to
pay
keep
like
playing.
time splitters or whatever. You pay to play, and then you finish the game. You're like, well, don't you finish? It's like, oh my god, you get a high score on the stream.
Yeah.
You get your money back.
Definitely, I think some old arcade games you definitely
Yeah,
could
probably.
win.
But I rate that. I'm going to go to Vegas. Do you want to go to Vegas?
No,
Not now, obviously. When we're 21.
not really. It's
Well-
a bit of a slum. I'm putting it out there now. Las Vegas is a bit of a slum.
But we could go there. Do you reckon Fallout New Vegas is one of the games?
Well, it did say on here that shooting games are probably going to be part of it, so...
Yes.
It's probably going to be like time split. Think time splitters. Not
Yeah.
But I rate time splitters. What about House of the Dead? Obviously.
I was going to say, like,
Obviously.
that zombie game which you always see at,
Yeah,
like,
House of
bowling
the Dead.
alleys.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
We should go to Vegas.
What was the Egyptian type one? No.
Oh.
You had like a little pharaoh stuff
Oh, I can't remember.
with a dog on it.
Yeah, no, I remember what
I
you're
have
talking about.
no idea.
Okay.
Yeah. But I rate that.
Under legislation signed earlier this month by some person, newfangled slot machines will no longer be the luck of a draw, but will have a skills-based element to them. That skill would be akin to shooting aliens, driving cars, or performing other acts in video game settings.
Performing other acts.
Wow, 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 wow. Maybe there'll be a hatred slot machine.
Oh.
Just kill.
You get 2p for every civilian you kill.
Oh
Oh.
no.
It's an open market. Okay, is there another news story you got?
There is.
So I think we can all
It's a
agree.
very short.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Tutankhamun?
Maybe.
Is that what it is? Should we look it
What,
up?
Tutankhamun?
No, just that.
Tutankhamun.
Tutank.
I don't know.
Oh, it has loaded.
Okay, what we got?
Okay, so this wasn't. It hadn't loaded originally.
Okay.
So I haven't really read this article.
Well,
but
give us the headline. That's
I
what
will.
it is.
Manchester city centre to become futuristic battleground and new violent video game beyond flesh and blood.
That sounds hilarious.
That sounds zombie.
I love the idea of like.
Okay.
No, but
something.
The 18 plus video game will transform Deansgate, Albert Square, and the Town Hall into a battleground.
Yeah.
Complete with flying trams.
I love the idea of modelling things on like places.
I'm
in
going to
real
put it
world.
out there.
Yeah.
Zombie games, stop it.
Yeah, I'm not such a fan
10
of...
years, no zombies. Then we'll come back to it.
No, that looks more like a robot than a zombie.
Oh, then I'm on that.
Right there.
That's a mech.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm on that.
No, but what's
Robots.
wrong with? I like the idea of it. Like if a zombie game was like fully based on. You know what they should do, all right?
Fully based on historic actors.
No.
Finish it.
Well,
please.
Well, okay, but I'm thinking. DayZ meets.
At this point, our recording equipment broke, so we had to cut the podcast short while I ran and fixed it. By the time I'd sorted everything out, Simon and Phil had to go elsewhere, so we're going to have to end the podcast there and skip the last piece of news. But next week we'll cover more stuff to make up for it. I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Make sure you check out our website at www.gametheoryinsights.wordpress.com, and I hope to see you next week for another episode. Thanks for listening.